Yeah?
Whoa.
It's called the Phoenix. So we have a feather carved in the scroll. Inside, the woman who made the cello, she painted a phoenix inside the cello.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a nice cello. Let's work backwards. Let's just take the piano 2 measures from the repeat.
One, two, three, four.
Good. So now let's go to the very beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So now I know what I really want to do. Let's begin it, and we're not going to have a count off. Just give a cue. Very good. Same thing at the 2 before the repeat. Ah.
The elbow, yeah. Wait. How do you put elbow?
Well, let's take the bow out of it. Let's just use the scroll. So just drop it, right? You just need 1 beat. So. Mm-hmm. Right? This is the downbeat, correct? So you'll drop. Bop, 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 bop. All right, we'll have to work on it. Yeah. Some motion. It doesn't have to be the scroll, but just a motion. Good, good. Let's start from the beginning again. It's just like the beginning. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pick up to measure 12.
That A?
I think so.
Is that A?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Actually, I don't.
so I coached this last season. and the score is different from last year.
Oh,
But none of the scores have bar numbers or rehearsal letters. So A is 12.
I think A is 11.
Yeah, that's 11.
Yeah.
So that's the second. The second
Last bit of A
is yours. Okay.
Oh,
Good. Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. All right. Let's start on your pickup.
But
Okay,
that A
so
was
let's-
after, right?
So while we do that, let's talk about this though. Now I don't know what you've done with Matt Shukarel in regards to how we treat this opening theme. Can you just play it for me one time? Okay,
He wanted it a little more. Like,
more legato.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna get at. So to me, I hear maybe
I'm doing it.
like an accent. Yeah. So let's try to maybe smooth that out just a little bit. So we'll go right on your pickup after A.
Is this one after A?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is one after.
Okay.
One after. Good. So how do we do this really tricky piano forte without making it accented?
Or it's like a swell.
Mm-hmm. So is it a left or a right hand feel?
Right hand.
Yeah, it's your bow.
Yeah.
So let's just try that. Maybe a little bit under tempo. And let's just try to get the swell. Are we doing it all in one bow?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3, 4. Try again. So piano on the first beat, forte on the second beat. 3, 4. So Levi, is your bowing?
I'm doing done. I'm doing.
And you guys are doing all one bow?
I have it in two.
You have it.
Should I could take it in one.
No. I just so the score I don't have the bows. Let's try it again. Let's see it.
I need a bow as well. You gonna try that?
Do what you did just initially.
Okay.
Let's see what it is. 3, 4. Good. So I still feel that there's like a little accent on beat 1. Maybe let's go back one measure. It's not easy for you coming out of the 16ths, but I think you can do it. 3, 4. Good. Now let's go on tempo. Here we go. 3, 4. Sorry. 3, 4. good. Suban,
Yeah.
you have a really tricky task.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't rush those.
Well, no, your tempo was fine.
Oh, okay.
You have a subito piano coming out of a crescendo.
Yeah.
Yeah? Maybe one of the harder things that we have to do in a Mozart quartet for sure. And that really, as a group, we can help Suban out by exaggerating the crescendo and really pulling out the rug for the piano. Let's try that. The measure after, let's start right on the piano forte measure. What, do you guys have a measure number for that?
That's 36 for me.
36. Wait, which one? Before the.
The piano forte. Piano.
Oh, yeah, that's 36. Yeah.
Okay. And 2 after that is C.
Yeah.
2 after that on the 16th. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's start right at right there on the piano forte, 2 before C. Good. So one of the things that we're going to work on, one of the right off the bat that I'm hearing. So forte pianos are different than accents, right? You guys all have really great vibrato. You use it really, really well. But I think we have to be careful not to turn forte pianos into left-hand accents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they, you know, we give it a little jazz. So we have this. Instead of,
Yeah.
right? Do you see the measure with the forte piano?
Yeah.
Right where I was?
Yeah.
Let's try that. And let's try it once with no vibrato. And just bow speed change.
Wait, from the pickup? Do that?
So, yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the repeat.
Oh.
Yeah. Together. Okay, one more time. Good. So, where's the softest spot?
The.
E, right? C sharp, D. So that to me is actually louder than the piano that you play the next measure. So let's see if we can flip that a little bit. And Levi, where in the bow are you playing that?
Very tip.
Okay, so let's all try to match where Levi's playing that. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so
It's still louder than the piano. Now I think character-wise, that little can be mysterious and resolved, but we have to. And we have the tricky part of having dots over top of those notes. You could even maybe do them in the same bow, although maybe not. So these are things to think about as a group, you know. So let's go back to let's just talk briefly about what's the. I'm sure that you've done this with Matt, but what's the character, the quality of this opening section? You guys, have you talked about it?
No.
Okay.
Kind of playful.
Yeah, it's kind of like an excited, cheerful.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely not sad,
Yeah.
you know, and it's not mournful. It's not, so it's the, you know, head up,
Yeah.
right? Really, really cheerful, playful. Lots of chromaticism, which sort of creates this, you know, little bit of harmonic tension. Boom, boom. Yeah. Where I think we can feel it the most is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 after the beginning. Dum, dee, da, 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 da. Yeah. That's a chance to be really playful there. Let's look at that. Let's just try to have that quality when we begin.
from the beginning of that one measure.
From the beginning of the whole piece. Good, Levi. Let's work this out. This is maybe a couple times. This trill, not easy to do. Yeah, can we do 2 bows? Nice. Very nice. Yeah. So it's important just because you're the only melodic figure that's happening. Subhan and Aiden. Let's be careful not to play the opening like yeah. Right. So it's a 4-bar phrase. Let's try it again. the tempo going? That was good. So you guys ever played the disappearing music game?
No.
No? We're gonna play it. It's fun. I will just randomly take your music off the stand. And we'll just see how we can keep going. Right? Why would I do that?
See if we can remember it.
Well, yeah.
You can look at each other while you're playing.
Absolutely. It's not so much about memorization. It's more about, yeah, first, like, what he's, Levi, yeah, drop your stands if you can, so that we can see each other over them. So I'm curious, you know, you guys are really, you're each really wonderful players. I can tell that. You practice, you work hard. So what is chamber music to you?
It's like turning 4 instruments into one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What else? How about you, Suwon? What is playing in a quartet for you?
Coming together and making one sound.
Yeah.
It's kind of like more than one instrument. It's
Right.
like
It's the
cool.
sum of all the parts.
Yeah.
Kind of like an exposed orchestra.
Yeah. And exposed. It is exposed. It's
Like,
one on a part for sure. It's a conversation, right? You guys are each a voice in this story. And so we have to figure out how to get these voices to all be saying the same thing at the same time. It's really critical when we play any sort of like Mozart, Haydn, early Beethoven, any of these early classical works or late Baroque works, that being in agreement with how we phrase and how we do these little things that we're talking about, forte pianos, how we use vibrato even. Now we can get away with it when we get into Brahms, when we get into late Beethoven, like these quartets. We can be more individual, but in this setting, it all has to be as detail oriented as possible. Even how we play off the string, right? Those are, and you know, there can be no deviation between first and cello, or any of you guys. Good. Let's go on after the repeat. The accents. I'm gonna be a little picky about it. So think long line. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's all you need. Because you have a diminuendo coming up after this anyway. Let's try it again.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Every time that one.
There are no sorries in chamber music. You just, chalk it up to. Do you guys know where he finishes?
I think so, but
I think
I'm
I
not
can.
sure.
Can you play your three measures? From the beginning of the second half or second section. Yeah, don't be early. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
try again. So coming off of the tied or the held half note. Don't be late. Whoa. That wasn't. Start on the measure after the half note.
Which one?
I think it's a forte for us.
Okay.
I think-
No, yeah, it's gonna be your forte measure. Good, yeah. Okay, let's start at the repeat again. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1. 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. So this theme that we have here, the second theme. Let's do it slowly. It's important to do it because if you're late coming off of the held half note, it sort of creates this like walking with one leg shorter than the other.
Yeah.
Okay? Hit the repeat again. So go 3, 4, boom, boom, boom. You're early. 3, 4, da-dee, 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 da-dee. Yep, very good. Again. Here we go. 3, 4. Da-dee-da. 2, 3, 4. 4. Yeah. That's okay. So, Subhan, what's your role here?
To keep it steady.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise known as a
Metronome.
Exactly. Why is that important? What's happening in the first and the viola?
They're off the beat.
Syncopated,
Yeah.
right? Good. Let's start right there.
At D.
That's D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
My
Thank you. So Levi, Aiden, for you guys, your job in practicing this is going to be playing with a metronome and coming off of that half note consistently in the right place. And then both of you do the same thing. You both rush the 16ths after. D, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee, da, dee.
Sometimes my fingers move faster than.
Hey, Aiden, I can't tell you how many times that's happened to me. I get it. Good, very good. Let's start right on your pickup, Aiden. It's gonna
From the solo or?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 before D. So pick up to 4 before D.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Ah, yeah. So Aiden, you can't bail out on the last 16ths.
Oh yeah, I might have sped up a little.
Da da dee da dee da dee da dum dee 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 dee. And then Zuban, you should really be listening for his descending 16ths. One more time. That was good. Much better on the getting off the half. That's okay. Good. You got it. Start right at D. This is your first like sforzando, right?
Yeah.
But you played it like so much less than you do your 14 pianos. This should be a grand sforzando, right?
Yeah.
Because we're coming out of all of this really tricky syncopations, exchanging 16th notes with one another. Good. Let's go to D again. Well, actually, before we do that, let's discuss Aiden and Levi. Your forte pianos that you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 after D. Ba 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 ba. Can you guys do those together?
Oh wait.
It's gonna be after. That's it, right there.
Is it the first or second?
Yes.
How much after D is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
9.
8, 9 after D. See the forte pianos.
There you go. Suin, what would you suggest? Let's do it again. I want you to watch them both closely. Good. What do you think?
So they switch at the same time, right?
Yeah, they're playing the exact same rhythm.
I guess just look at each other when y'all switch. I don't know.
I would suggest maybe you guys do the same bowing.
Are you separating any of them?
I'm separating them. What are you doing?
Oh, I was separating them, but then I just saw that they were all slurred, so I didn't, but yeah, we can separate.
Are they slurred or hooked?
No,
Hooked, I mean, yeah.
mine are getting hooked.
Mine
Here.
are.
Yeah, his are. See, you guys could even be playing out of different editions. I think that's if I remember last year, there were like cello and viola played out of one edition, and then 2 violins played out of another edition. It made for an interesting.
So do you want to play them hooked or?
What are you gonna do out there?
Well, I would do whatever Boeing allows you to do the forte piano. Without,
Yeah, we can do them separate.
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead, you guys all play there.
Oh, this is 9 after these?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make a suggestion. I know it says it's a quarter rest. I think it can be longer because we have this. Yeah. Let all of that sort of uneasiness come to a resolution.
Say that again.
Yeah. Don't rush. Come play, yeah. Okay. Good. Have you guys played this far in this yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got through the whole thing.
The whole first movement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And fourth one. But he's not.
But this is kind of trouble spot.
This is a trouble spot.
Yeah.
What we were just getting into. I believe it.
D to H, already.
Yeah.
It's a lot of really intricate play. Let's start at D again. Let's go. We're gonna go a little bit slower. Have you guys looked at the score?
You
Yeah.
score, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you studied the score?
Not really studied.
Okay. So, I would do it. Find out who your buddies are, your musical buddies, right? I mean, you guys are all buddies, but you're gonna share passages with certain players. So we want to know who you can rely on.
Yeah.
All right, let's start at D. And we're gonna go 3, 4, ready, go. Can you guys syncopate without accenting? So, boom, boom. Huh. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is so I think I see you guys next week as well.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think I do. I think that was because you can't do the 31st, correct? So, I mean, I think I do see good. But it's your next student led. I would definitely use it as a bowing rehearsal. Okay? When you have similar material, you want to be on the same bow. Good. All right, right where we stopped. Let's start this fourth song bit. Mm-hmm. Good. Let's not rush. And we'll go 3, 4. Ready? Ready? Go. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Good. All right, I won't count. It's okay. Good. We're gonna go right back to it. Right back to it. Why are we gonna go back to it?
Because I miscounted.
No, it's not just you. I mean, it's just understanding Aiden has the really tough job of fitting in 2/16 at the end of each one of your groups of 6. So if he can't fit into that, it's not going to make sense for him. It's just really tricky. I mean, it's not. That's all there is to it. Let's try it again. That's okay. Keep going. Let's go right back to your, right there. Okay. So Levi, you have 8s.
Right.
They're playing 16s. Yeah. Da dee da ba 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 ba. Good. So Levi, let's hear your trill.
What's that?
It's where we started. Yeah. G. Okay. One more time from the first one. Can I get more trill? Good. Perfect. Do it again. Good. Now you guys have to match that. Tell me how to pronounce your name again.
Shuban.
Shuban.
Yeah.
Thank you. I knew I didn't say it right one of those times, and I'm like, I'm not gonna continue to do that. Schumann, you have a difficult task, right? With these 16 notes. Dee da 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 dee, right?
Yeah.
Again, it's coming off of a longer note coming out of it. Aiden follows your first batch,
Yeah.
right? Can you guys just start there? Mm-hmm. One too many. Dee da dee da dee da dee da dee.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Uh-huh. You're there. Too many? One too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Pretty sure I'm gonna bash the tip of my bow on your chair. I'll try not to do that. Do you like 3/4? Are you committed to the 3rd and 4th fingers?
Not really.
Okay.
I can go to. Oh.
So. Yeah? And we can do 3/4. I mean, you could do that too, but I like the clarity that you get with your 1 and 2.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Sounds better 1 and 2.
Okay.
I'm playing it 1 and 2. You want me to grab one?
I have a pencil. I have a couple of them.
I have like 30 in the other room.
30.
We can go grab some.
Good. Good. Levi,
Yes.
can I have you play right where we just were?
Where was that again?
You have a forte.
F. Okay.
Is that F?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. E. I think you're.
Russian that. Yeah, I got the Russian that.
Yeah. What note are you playing? What are you going? F sharp 2. I don't think. I think it's a C natural, right?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different.
Ah. There we go.
Okay.
It's a little easier.
That's it, yeah.
I think you were going to. I think you were going to a D.
It was.
Yeah, cool. So that's also very strange too. You're going to the C natural. They're trilling between D and C sharp. So a little harmonic harmonic tension there. Good. Let's go right at F. Oh no, I take it back. 3 before F. We're gonna go slower. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. 1, 3, 4. Good. One more time. Right at F. I'm gonna play with Levi this time. 3, 4.
I'm waiting to play that last F sharp and then to do the pickup.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because it's not connected. It's so.
The other coach was kind of saying to do that, but it didn't quite sound. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's interesting. So we have this. What does your bowing look like?
It's all slurred. And
You're connected. Are you connected? Yeah, so this is, because we really don't know where it's going, right? You're just on this constant syncopated decline. So, yeah. I think we can sort of feel like once we get to it, then we can use it to propel into the D.
Okay.
But I wouldn't separate it from what you just played. I believe it belongs to those group of notes. I don't believe that it necessarily is separated from them.
Okay.
One more time from F. Now you got Aiden. You have a really tough task. You need your partner Abigail here to help out, because you have the quarter notes against his syncopation.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be tempting to want to play with that.
Yeah.
All right, right at F. Yeah. One more time. 3, 4. It's different than the beginning.
I think I played differently, didn't I?
Huh? Da dee 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 da dee. Wait a second. Yeah. There you go. Just straight eights.
Yeah.
Good. Back to the forte. I was wondering if you were gonna play both parts there for a second. That would have been pretty awesome. Good, really good. So I want to, from your guys' perspective, what are some things that we know we need to clean up?
Rhythmically.
I would say rhythm is probably at the top of the list.
Yeah.
Right? And not that you guys, your rhythm is fine. I think it's understanding how it fits more than it is just like playing the rhythm correctly.
Yeah.
I think what gets lost are the 16th notes, the subdivision of the 16th notes. They're pretty uneven. So if you can keep the smallest division of the beat even, then it gives you more room to play with the bigger beats. Then you can give and take time. So rhythm, what's another thing?
Like staying on tempo, not rushing or slowing down.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that will be true for every chamber music group that ever will play, right? Everybody has a different feeling, so coming together as a group to find that tempo. And then lastly, what do we think?
Like sound and like matching each other's like way of playing.
Absolutely. I think that would be the first part of what I'm thinking. The second part would be dynamic contrast. You guys right now are a little bit too one dynamic. Well, maybe three. You guys are mezzo forte, forte, and maybe forte plus, right? So we're not really getting the pianos that we need, and the pianissimos especially are really, those are the colors that make Mozart, right? Because it's not Brahms, it's not Dvorak, it's not any of those composers. It's like filigree. It's really, really fine playing. And you guys are, I mean, more than capable players to be able to do that. You play really well. So, yeah, so those are probably the three things. When you practice, try to have, the other parts in your head. Do you guys write cues in? No? I would. Just maybe someone that you have. So get into the score a little bit and find out what's happening. Good. Let's look a little bit at the fourth movement. I did not coach this one last year. Oh yeah, this is really hard.
It is.
Yep.
This is so are we counting this in one?
2. I think.
Two?
Yeah.
Well, eventually we'll count it in one.
Eventually.
Yeah. Boom. It's really, really. No, I know. Oh, this is a great movement. I didn't know you guys were even playing this one.
Well, we were originally just playing this one, but then we said we liked the first movement too.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, let's. Well, it's kind of hard to do this one.
Wow.
We could just start with Levi playing.
Okay. Yeah. Let's start there.
Or I can just play her part too.
You can. Oh, I could play it. Yeah.
Well, I came in.
That's okay. That's all right.
Here you go, a little slower.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Is that good? 1, 3, ready. Good. Yeah. It's not easy. She wanted to. I would say don't let the bow leave the string.
Okay.
I know it. I know what it says.
Wait, so don't play the staccatos?
Play them separate,
Okay.
but I don't think we have to go. Yeah, that's separate enough.
I'm used to it now.
Well, you do it however you want to do it, but you can't be late. That's really the only thing. Let's hear it one more time. Right from your 8th notes. I just want to hear it, Shubham. You tend to be late coming off the half note.
Oh, like the first one?
Boom. Yeah. Good. Yeah, really anticipate.
Yeah.
Good. From the beginning again. Levi, bravo. That was really, really nice.
Well, are you playing your part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. It's piano, though. So, what do we call this?
Fugue.
It's a fugue. Correct. It's the weirdest thing in the score. I don't know if it's like the senior parts, but when you have like a quarter note rest, a quarter rest, and then a half note,
Yeah.
I'm missing the quarter rest in the score.
Wait,
It makes it very, very difficult.
I like.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I,
doesn't-
It's completely out of the score.
There's no rest. It's just
Show me.
it's just half note tied to the quarter note.
Yeah, but I don't. No, these are just missing quarter rests.
Oh.
Good. Levi, be really careful. Really careful.
Alright, I got it down.
Where Aiden starts the eighth notes.
Yes.
Da 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 da. You're coming in on beat 1, not beat 4.
Okay.
You're exactly a quarter off. Somehow you guys work it out, but it's.
So where is that again?
Oh, man.
Is that 20?
Aiden, when you start your repeated 8 notes, what measure is that?
Is it like the place where?
Oh, that part.
Is that place?
Yeah. 34, 5, 6, 7.
39.
Yeah, 39.
But my music might be
So what you're telling me
might
is
be wrong.
you may have miscounted.
I don't know. I know on one of them I might have, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, ba-da. Right. You came in on beat 1. One, two, three. Ba-da. Right. I think Shuan adjusted to play with you. He knew what your part was.
Oh, where?
Where you have the forte, the 3/4 notes.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's start right there. Is that 39?
Yeah. I think
Where,
so.
right on the 14 measure for me?
No.
Or 2 before that?
On the piano measure.
Okay.
Piano measure. Yep. Good. Yeah. I was playing the second part.
Okay.
Go ahead. From the fugue.
That's T, right?
T? Okay. So no one plays, right? Just me.
Just you. Not quite. One more time. Who was a really prolific fugue writer?
Bach.
Yeah, absolutely. I was listening. We were driving home from our concert last night, and I was listening to Beethoven's Third Symphony, the Eroica, and there are fugues in every single movement. Have you guys heard this symphony?
I don't.
No,
So, give it a listen sometime if you want. There are fugues in every single movement of it. So, the way it goes is, Beethoven initially had written the symphony for Napoleon, and he was viewing Napoleon as this leader that had these great ideas of enlightenment and was going to change the way we saw the world. Except Napoleon just wanted to take over the world.
Yeah.
Right? So Beethoven scribbled his name out from the dedication and just wrote the symphony as sort of an homage to a hero. So I was telling my wife this, I think that he wrote it as, maybe Bach was a hero of his, because there's a fugue in every single movement. So, and it's interesting now that we're playing the fugue here as well with this Mozart. Okay, let's try it again from the fugue. from the feet.
Alright.
It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. So I want to hear a little bit of Quentin's piece.
Oh.
Well,
I finally got the actual piece.
we haven't really played that.
Oh really?
This will be like the first time playing it with a teacher.
Yeah, and when we played it together, we basically got like
There's this
20
one,
measures.
There's this one part that's like really weird and we're falling apart.
There's a ton of parts that are really weird.
No, but like you know that one part where it goes slow and then we always fall
Oh,
apart there. Yeah.
And then also, it's kind of weird because like around 20-ish.
Mm-hmm.
20-ish. No, but
Like
like
before I go into the,
you know 58, but it's not really
Yeah, I
58.
know.
Yeah.
but even before that, there's some weird spots.
Yeah. But
It's
those
just
are-
really weird.
It's just weird in general. But it's still fun.
there's written like a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I think it's like 19 or something right there.
Got it. Good. Here we go. That's your tempo. Oh wait. It's actually twice as fast. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. I can't wait. This is gonna be fun to put together.
That's this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's slower, right?
Yeah, and that part's like kind of weird.
That's the weird part you're talking about.
Yeah.
Siobhan, are you playing that an octave lower?
Where? Oh yeah, I was. Oh shoot.
Also, are we doing Ponticello?
Ponticello.
Sul Ponticello in the beginning?
What's that?
So I mean,
Oh, I did not know. I did not see that.
So, down by the bridge. You have too much tone.
Like, so for that, you just use 1 and 3, like, for my.
Where you are?
Yeah.
I would do thumb and 2.
Is this just you just put your left fingers down really lightly? Is that what it is?
So, super light, like you're just glassing over the strings. Do you play thumb position?
I do, but I don't like it.
Why? You need one of these guys.
Yeah.
You need like a thumb, like a third thumb.
Like,
It's hard.
it's so annoying because
No, seriously.
It
Like
hurts.
you need that.
callus. Yeah.
Where you have a ridge permanently dug into your hand.
It's the worst.
It's the greatest. Then you can just, you can just play octaves all day long. Yeah, so this is your, drop the bow down by the bridge though. Good. Practice it with a metronome.
Yeah.
Very good. So, the reason why I said the thing about the sul ponticello is that if you look in the beginning, you're all trading this, they're not triplets, but you're trading the threes, right?
Yeah.
Well, if we get to measure, what is it, 34, 5, 6, 37, we have the information that says poco a poco ordinario. Otherwise, slowly we get to an ordinary sound. So if we don't start Ponticello, then there's no poco a poco ordinario, which I've never read in music before. I'll have to ask Quentin where he got that from. But I think what I like is that you guys, what is this really? Right? Like what's happening?
It's like a boss battle.
A boss battle? So you guys clearly play video games. What games do we play?
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything?
Yeah.
Apex.
Apex?
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard of that. How about you? Do you play
No, I don't.
no video games?
No, they're fine.
Do you play sports?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I run soccer.
Soccer. Awesome. I played soccer all through high school.
Yes.
Started when I was in kindergarten, went through, that was a long time ago. Soccer's changed. They use a ball now. So you play any sports?
A little bit of soccer.
Okay, cool. How about you?
Yeah, I play soccer too.
Nice. Oh, we got okay, excellent. Indoor, outdoor?
Outdoor.
Outdoor.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anybody run track?
I did.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about doing track.
I don't
A
run.
lot of times soccer players will run track.
Yeah, I think I would be good at track.
Yeah. Good. Very good. So this is like who knows what a moto perpetuo is?
I've heard of it before.
Constant motion, right? So this is, or perpetual motion. You
Yeah.
probably all played that when you were in Suzuki, right? That's it. That's exactly right. So constantly moving. So we're trading these threes around. Bum, 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 bum. It's a little Game of Thrones like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we think about the again, we have to have the eighth note constantly. Yeah. Actually, same key too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wonder if it was like a little bit of a inspiration.
Yeah, sure.
I would wager that it is. Dee da 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 dum. dee da 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 da. We have to always have the eighth note pulse, right?
Yeah.
Let's just start the beginning again. And we're gonna go a little bit slower, just so that we can really feel. 1, 2, 3, 2, da, 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 Yeah, okay. So you just do it here. You can go work on that. Good, that was much better. So Aiden, be careful. If I read alto clef, I would tell you. But just be careful when you go to straight eights, not to rush. Good. So, on your to-do list for this piece, sul ponticello, okay, surface of the string, down by the bridge. Yeah. So, and Schumann, your to-do list requires you to do this for 4 hours a day until you get that thumb callus built up. What piece are you working on? What solo piece are you playing?
The Golterman Concerto.
Which one? There's 6 of them.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's the first one.
Okay.
I think it's the first movement.
Well, there's lots of thumb position in Golterman.
Yeah.
All right, do you guys have any questions?
I can play it, I just don't like to play it.
So for the ponticello, was there anything other than just playing with the...
You can experiment with finger pressure. I mean, instruments are different. I tend not to go too light.
Do you want to hear like the...
That's ponticello.
Just like...
That.
False harmonics?
Huh?
False harmonics? Like
No, not like. Those are. All right, guys. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Really a pleasure meeting
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, thanks.
Is everybody?
Some water and snacks in the room. Got some snacks to go home?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I'm gonna go teach a couple lessons and
Oh,
then
gosh.
the Steelers play football tonight, so I'll be watching the game.